Shed Talk. Hello everyone, so welcome to Shed Talk today. Today we're doing Shed Talk in the loan vehicle because it's far too hot outside. It's like 40 degrees today, so this is just pretty much a bit of an update on where Project Bryn is, the MGHS. So for those that don't know, I hit a kangaroo about a month or so ago, I reckon. What damage it did do is it damaged all the sensors, a bit of the grille, and also the bottom part of the grille. So it didn't do a lot. Where it came out of where I was at the time was a section on a road called the Cutting. Lots of green grass and stuff like that. So the kangaroos, they love getting in there, eating and feeding on that. And then once they're in there, they can't really work their way out. People that don't know much about kangaroos, they're not very bright. So with cars and trucks just flying past at 100 kilometers an hour, they end up getting hit. There was about 3 or 4 weeks previous I've seen on the road. So coming through there, I had my foot on the brake, ready to go. I saw him on the side of the road. Knew there was nothing coming on the other opposite side, so I've turned a bit to go around to make sure to give myself plenty of room. And he must have just done a massive jump and just got scared and gone, oh shit, I'm going to get out the way, and just jumped straight into my car at 100, and it was all too late. So saying that though, MGHS are really strong. They are really strong. It hit the grille, didn't go through to the radiator, so I was able to drive it home. I just lost all my safety features, so pedestrian, all the pedestrian type sensors for when you have accidents, for pedestrian, lots to stop accidents from happening when you have the pedestrian intersection, all the cruise control, adaptive cruise controls, all those sort of safety features, the white line ones that stop you from going over the white lines and things like that. So I lost all my safety features. So insurance has been really good. Shannon's Insurance, I recommend them absolutely 100% because they have been absolutely awesome. They've given us a loan vehicle the whole time through Hertz. If you don't know how much that's roughly around $3,000 to $3,500 a month. And we're going to be having it for 3 months, so that's all covered. I don't have to pay a thing for that. I had to pay $200 up front. That's just like an insurance for Hertz. So if I damage the vehicle or whatever, or don't bring it back with a full tank of fuel, they've got covers to, money there to cover it, to fill it back up and fix things. So, and that's fine. You pay that up front. They pay for my taxi fee because I live quite a fair way away from Adelaide. A good hour, more than an hour and a half, or about an hour and 40 away from Adelaide. So it's in South Australia. So it was near on $200 for a taxi fee to get there. So they paid for that as well. And yeah, so the result, they've had the assessment come out. The assessor's come out. It's repairable. They're not going to order parts yet because it's 2 weeks away from Christmas or whatever, 2-3 weeks, so it's stuff all. By the time they put the order in, it's just, there's no point in doing that. They're going to wait till January, then put the order in. It's about 4 weeks although also to get the parts here in Australia, and then they'll have to get rid of the backlog of the other vehicles that are ahead of it, and then it's 8 to 10 days to do the work, because what they've actually got to do is they can't just splice the wires back together and put with new sensors. They've actually got to pull that wire all the way back out to the loom, from where it connects to the loom, disconnect it and run the whole new one back through. And the same with the bottom sensor. So all the sensors, it'll be very interesting to see how much it costs. If they give me an itemised list, that would be really cool. I'd like to see that. I don't know if they're going to or not, but that would be really cool. So yeah, but there's not much else really to talk about. I will be putting up the coil video. We got coils on the MGHS. That was filmed before the accident. That will go up on New Year's. I won't have the vehicle obviously at New Year's, but you'll be able to see that video, what that did. It definitely gave it more power, gave it really good economy figures. So anyone that wants to upgrade their vehicles and that, performance coils don't just do power, they do economy as well. So the bigger spark ignites the fuel better, so therefore we're getting more power and more fuel efficiency. So I was seeing anywhere between 5 and 7s, and on a 2 litre HS, that's absolutely amazing. Most people get 12s in the city and stuff, and out here I was getting 8 or 9s. I'm averaging around 9 now all the time, whereas I would average around 10 or 11 and see 9s and 8s, and so now I'm averaging 9. I'm getting better fuel economy, which will then in turn help with the hip pocket, obviously, which means I can put more money into the car. Going forward, to protect the vehicle from these sort of frontal attacks, I have contacted a place in Queensland who's going to be hopefully making me up a nudge bar. They make them up for them, then don't do a lot of these MGs, but they've done a couple, so I'm just waiting for an email back from them. They may already be shut down for the year, I don't know. I haven't heard from them in over a week, so they could be shut down. It's just a matter of waiting to hear from them. They can send it to me. I'm hoping to get it painted in black. I don't really want the polished aluminium version, just purely because I think black would look better, so we'll go black. And yeah, that'll help protect the vehicle on the front end. I don't want a big bull bar. They do make bull bars as well, but I think that's going too far forward drive. I mean, going forward, I'm going to turn the MG into a bit of like a GT, not GT, but like a touring vehicle, because we plan to go on holidays, but it's still going to have the intake on it. I'm still going to make the intake for it. Possibly upgrade the turbo and things. Definitely, I've contacted a place in Taiwan that can do custom suspensions, so they are going to make me a custom-made suspension for me. And they're about $13.80 US plus postage. So that's not too bad. That's a pretty decent price for a coilover set, front and back, and the gas lifts at the back, everything. So it's the whole lot. That's not too bad at all. Going forward, I did have a heap of body kit stuff that I bought that I was going to put on the MG to make it look real like GT sort of SUV, but with that front nudge bar it would look a bit weird with front splitters and things like that, so I've decided against that. There's still a little like spoiler thing that I might put on the back, just down the back boot sort of thing, like I make it look like a little bit GT on the back there. It's a matter if it's going to stick and stay on there. That's the thing. You don't want to be driving along and have things bloody come off, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's it. That's everything. We did get a metal linkage for Black Violet lad's car. It fits and it clips on. The only problem is it's like a millimeter too long, and all it being a millimeter too long, it won't go into second gear and it won't go into fourth gear, and there's no point having something you just can't go first. You can go first, third and fifth, but it just won't go second and fourth, and that's just frustrating, especially when you're learning to drive for the lads. So we're just going to go to You Pull It sometime, which is a wreckers that you can go in there, you pay $1 to get in, you can take your own tools, and we're just going to go and get a heap of things for it. So one of those things we'll just add to the list. We'll just go and get probably 2 or 3 of them, find a couple manuals sitting down the wreckers, and we'll just clip them off, grab 2 or 3 of them in case it ever breaks again. Then we've got 2 or 3 of them, leave them in the boot, So yeah, that's pretty much me for the year. That's the update on Bryn, and yeah, I hope everyone has a very happy Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year, and stay safe, and yeah, we'll see you next year, hopefully. Have a good one. See ya.